Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a jump back into Transformers Prime. This time we're taking a look at Autobot Medic, Ratchet. And for the toy, kind of a little basic, but looks spot on, so I got to give it that. Plus it has an auto transformation feature at one point, which really does put it to the next level. Overall, I really enjoy this figure. This looks really cool. So what we have here, of course, is him in his vehicle mode, which is a rescue vehicle. Couldn't find anything it was based off of, which is kind of funny. Normally I do, but couldn't find it. But the overall design looks really nice. Unfortunately, mine you can see is a little faded with the red on the side. But overall, nice. There were several versions of this released. He was released in the second wave of the Transformer toy line. You had the American version and the Japanese version. The American version came with standard weapons. The Japanese version came with Micron arms, plus all these paint applications on him. And later on the shoulders were not there. So he was missing several paint applications in the Japanese form. So there's an easy way of telling which series you got. So let's take a closer look. Of course, you can see the red design. White block. And like I said, mine's just faded from age. This has some nice detail work on there, though. Underneath looks really cool. And he does have weapon storage, as you can see. His weapons are right there. We'll take those out. So he does come with the American version only, dual battle blades. And these are left and right. They're the same blade, just opposite each other. As I drop it. Leave it to my videos. They are cast in gray and they are rubbery. And the overall design looks really cool. And these are designed to store on him in vehicle mode. You'll notice a little peg in here. And what you have to do is they angle inward and they peg in. A little bit of a challenge sometimes. There we go. And that'll just peg in on the side of the vehicle. Now we won't do it like that. So that's how you store his weapon in vehicle mode. Really cool. Quick bio for this gentleman right here. Ratchet is the Autobot's medic officer. Very dry wit and always gives his fellow Autobots a hard time about receiving injuries on the battlefield he feels could have been avoided. He is also very concerned about humans being in the Autobot base, even though they are using a former missile silo in the United States. Reluctantly accepts help from human RAF with the technology that they are currently using, which is all human technology. One of Optimus Prime's best friends in the Transformers. Longtime Autobot. His catchphrase throughout the entire show is, "I needed that," for something that gets broken or not. Rather interesting. So let's get down to transformation. So I'm going to start with these side panels. We're going to unclip those. And then this back plate. Oh, it doesn't want to pop. Alright, so we'll do it the other way. Normally I can pop that up and it's being a pain. So we're going to come here instead. And there are tabs in here which are being a pain in the butt. You got to bring the tabs out. Wow. Now this is weird. It doesn't want to transform at all. This is unusual. I've never had this issue with him. Let's separate the legs and see if we can figure out what is going on here. Wow, that got jammed. So you can see it's on a rocker arm and it was jammed in. It wouldn't move. That was unusual, folks. I'm glad that happened on camera because that never happens. So those come down. Now that we've separated the legs, you're going to take this piece here and rotate it, tie her in, and open his feet. And that's just going to come down over the back of the leg. Same thing on the other side. Rotate outward. Open the foot. Take this piece and bring it down over the back of the leg. Like so. And there are Ratchet's legs. So we're going to do it the old way today. From the bottom piece here, make sure it's unclipped. Bring the arm in and out. Make sure it's unclipped. Unclip from the back. Bring the, there's two hinges in there. Out and down. Wow, that was weird. Flip his hand out. And then we're going to take this piece and flip over the top and peg in. Same thing on the other side. Hand out. Flip over the top, peg in. Bring his arms down. And then when you push this piece back, that'll pop his auto-forming head. Wow, that was a struggle for some reason. I'm sorry, I've never had that much trouble transforming him. Never. I'm glad that happened on camera to show that sometimes things just don't want to work. So there's Autobot Ratchet in robot form. Now that really threw me off. See the face on him. Looks really cool. And like I said, the overall look is identical to the show. It's spot on. So I really do like this figure. And he sizes very well with Optimus and everybody. He is a deluxe class from 2012. One thing I did not show is on the front of the ambulance, or rescue vehicle I should say, you can plug the blades in. You can actually even do it in a robot mode, which is, I think, is kind of silly. So it looks like it's got the windows, the doors right here. You see some little fading on mine right there. Abdomen's done in silver. Looks really cool. Articulation, head will turn slightly. Still push up and down. Shoulder. Bicep. Elbow. And he does have a double and a bicep bend. So he has both. Wrist will only go up and down. Nothing really at the waist. It's tight because of the way it's designed. You get a little twist. Boot is heavily blocked in the front. Back, somewhat. Thigh rotation. You can do the splits. But for all the kibble, which keeps moving, he's got a fairly, it's kind of hard to see it, but he does have a pretty decent knee bend. It's like the light in here is not the greatest today. And he does have ankle movement, no rotation. And you can give him his weapons. And what I like about this figure, there's two ways you can do this. as I drop in my luck. You put them in his hands, like so. Or you can make him look like the show and bend his wrists in, and it looks like they're coming right out of his hands. Right where his hands should be. Just like the show. So it looks, either way, it looks really cool. And he is designed with light piping for his eyes. Almost forgot to mention that. Drop it. So, this has been Transformers Autobot Ratchet from the Transformers Prime series, Deluxe Class 2012. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this series and what you think of the toy line. I think it looks really cool. It is a great addition to any Transformer line, in my opinion, especially with the whole Transformer Prime set. Whether it be Beast Hunters or, you know, any set in that category. I couldn't think of the other one. Dark Energon, which was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive set for a long time. Really nice figures, and they're very show accurate. Let me know in the comments what you think down below. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. Thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it. Many, many more videos headed your way. And I'm going to get ready for another video. Ratchet's going to go fix another Autobot. You have a good day.